Back in the garage today, back in the garage today. What's going on, guys? Back in the garage today. I had zero intention of making a video. I was simply coming out here to, I'm gonna say, continue to clean up the bikes from the, the big trip we just took up to Alaska and Canada. They've been pressure washed, I've cleaned the chains, I've rebuilt the forks, but, even though they've been washed, they're still dirty, so I was gonna come out here and go around and sort of detail them. And in full disclosure, I was sent some products by Rocky Mountain, I don't know, 3 months ago. They hit me up and they're like, hey, you wanna try these things? We have this new chemical line coming out, which included contact cleaner, which I still haven't used. We got some well, I'll show you. All right, so the one I've used prior to today is the First Line Gloss Coat. It kind of works like an SC1. Smells good, works good. Pete had his Norden 901 over here probably 5-6 weeks ago. We were doing some work to it. It was dirty. And instead of doing a full wash, we were just cleaning up panels as we went along. We were both impressed. But I got to show you what I just used and what I just did on the 890. So I pulled out the plastic and lens cleaner and polish. Also, Tusk, like I said, they sent this stuff to me. I wish I would have got a before shot on the headlight. Fortunately, the 890 has a headlight cover on it, so I'm going to show you the before on it and the after. I'm blown away. I've been trying to get these damn windshields and everything cleaned up on these bikes. Fortunately, I haven't cleaned the 1290 yet, so I'll be able to show you before and after on it. Let me show you what this stuff can do. Okay, so this is the after on the headlight and windshield, which I spent all of 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds cleaning, and I'm sure that means nothing to you because you didn't see the before. So let's grab the headlight cover, which is obviously dirty and foggy as can be. We'll take it over here to the bench and clean it up real quick. All right, so we're gonna start, actually we'll start on this side of it. We're just gonna spray it a little bit. Take a microfiber towel. All right, so I don't know how well that is showing up on camera, but given how legitimately dirty this thing was before, I don't know, I spent a minute polishing this up. I'm gonna put it back on the bike. And this is the cover back on it. I mean, it's actually perfectly clear again. I think here, let me show you this up here. All right, let's get a close up. This is the little deflector that I run across the top. Let me spray it down and clean it up and see what we can get it looking like. And here is the after. Obviously, it's not going to take, scratch out or anything like that. But man, is that a lot clearer. I think we'll come over here. You can tell how foggy this thing is. I think I'm going to take the windshield off to allow me to get some of this plastic behind it, and then also just put this on the bench and work on it. Let's see what we can do on a before and after on the 1290. I don't know how well you guys can see this on camera and the difference it made, but it's crazy how good it is. And this is a screen, I got a little something on there. This is a screen that's got shit, I don't know, 60,000 miles on it. I mean, it's scratched, it's taken rocks. You see a little bit of a crack there, but man, does that look 100 times better than it did before we took it off the bike. All right, so now I'm going to show you the gloss coat stuff for your plastic. You got a couple of options on this. I mean, basically what you're going to do, we're going to start out here on the fender. You spray it down. It says let it sit for 60 seconds, and then you have the option. I mean, basically you can just let it dry, or what I like to do, I like to buff it off. So I'm going to hit a few spots here. Try to get you an idea down here on the tank. Now keep in mind, this isn't a cleaner, this is a polish, so you're not going to be able to clean your bike with it. It needs to be clean first. This is just going to make it look a little better. Now, if you got a little bit of dirt on there like I do, it's okay, you'll be able to get that off. But we're going to let this set up for about 60 seconds and then come back and buff it off. Again, I don't know how well that's showing up on camera, but it is a night and day difference in real life. Okay, so this is not a Tusk or Rocky Mountain commercial, so I did want to show you guys something else. A lot of folks, I've gotten quite a few questions from people like, what do we do here on this white plastic to keep it looking nice, because on these 890s, I think even the Norden might have white back here. You got bags rubbing up against it, dirt gets in between there. You also potentially have your boot or your pants leg or whatever the case is, and this stuff starts to get kind of grimy. Well, you know, if I use some of the spray stuff, it'll help get some of the surface dirt off, but you can see this is not rubbing off of here. What I've found works great, this is a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. So all you do is wet it. Now, depending on how long you've had that dirt and grime on there, you might not get all of it off, but you can see, hopefully you can see, just how well it works in taking this crap off of here. Now, fortunately, these plastic pieces on the sides of these bikes are relatively inexpensive so far as motorcycle body work goes. So you could always replace them, and I know a lot of guys don't even run them. But my point in showing you this is, and I'll show you, we might have some of that crap up on the front body work too. That's it. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. I can probably link these in the description. You can pick them up at your local grocery store, Walmart, whatever. Again, not sure how well the camera's picking this up. Now this piece, I think this is decal. Same sort of deal. Take it right off here. I know it's not going to pick this up very well if I'm even in frame, but there's some discoloration there. And then obviously you got some here where pant leg's been rubbing, dirt's gotten in there. Just take your time. Again, the more often you clean this, the better results you're going to have. Like if it's been sitting in, I mean, I haven't cleaned this very often. It's still doing a pretty good job, but yeah, if you get it after a ride or a few days after a ride versus months and months and months, it's going to embed into the plastic a little more. But yeah, that's it. That's the secret. All right, so my sister just came over to the house, so I want to see her reaction to what the 890 looks like now, given the fact that she's the one that was riding it for a couple weeks and basically only saw it dirty the last few weeks. I mean, like I said, I've been saying, like, I don't know how well you can tell on camera.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean.
Well, I mean, I didn't even think the pressure washer was gonna get half that stuff off. It was so caked on there.
Yeah, so I'll show it to you. It's the plastic polish lens cleaner or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't do a whole lot on the wheels and stuff. I was mainly concentrating on the top part,
Yeah.
but the wheels still need cleaned up.
That had bugs caked all over it.
Yeah, I mean,
all
look,
I was wiping from is this part.
yeah, like look, like you can actually.
Yeah.
I did take this cover off so you could get in there, and I cleaned behind it, and also cleaned it. I missed a couple of spots there, like spots on
Yeah,
the
but
polish.
that. These are white again.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, guys, so kind of a short video, but I just wanted to share my experience, you know, testing out some of these new chemicals. Like I said, full disclosure, Rocky Mountain sent them to me. I'm not going to recommend the contact cleaner. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I just haven't tested it yet. And I guess I just got really excited because I hadn't seen the windshield or headlight on the bike clean in weeks. And it did a really, really good job. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the tip on the Magic Eraser. So I'm going to link all that stuff below. Check it out if it's something you're interested in. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, considering that subscribe button, because if you like motorcycles, well, this is the place to be. If you have any questions about this stuff, let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, I'll talk to you again soon.